Hey, coming up on this episode of Swing Nation, why should I solo jazz dance? A new video with Sharon and Sarah, and swing on the Disney Channel. That's right, Swing Nation episode 15 starts now.
Hit that jive, close the door, get the carpet off the floor. Swing Nation,
people grooving together.
truck on down, pimp your stroll, put some jelly on that roll. Swing Nation,
People grooving together.
Welcome to Swing Nation episode 15.
Woohoo!
Thanks for joining us. I'm Zucker Punch. This is Rick, and we've got Spuds over here in the rather loud cardigan. He's channeling Boys to Men today. Anyway, it's March of 2013, and we're still talking about New Edition and Boys to Men. Because who wouldn't? Anyway, thanks for joining us on Swing Nation.
Who the hell would? That's right.
We've got some great stuff for you today.
Yeah. Wait, we closed our show with bragging about this, so we should open this show with bragging about it. Check out the backdrop.
What?
Amazingness by our buddy Jeremy Harris Productions. It almost looks like a real talk show.
Stop. Don't say that. Damn.
Cool. It's just so cool. I'm so happy.
That's some cold shit. Okay, sorry.
So,
My kid watches this. No, he doesn't.
Now that we're swearing, we're talking about children. Let's talk about kids getting to hear some swing music.
it's not inappropriate, guys, really. It's fine. So,
Totally
yeah,
appropriate. Our friend Laura Whitley, better known as Lindy Hopper, she also has a band called the Mint Julep Jazz Band, and she just made the exciting announcement that they're going to have a song on Sesame Street.
That's awesome.
Apparently, you need to tune in on April the 18th to hear an original number that they're performing. I don't know if they're on camera or they're just playing the song, but anyway, Sesame Chivos to record it, and they're hoping that they will have it streaming, or they'll have it recorded, and they'll share it with you sometime after April. But good job getting on the Sesame Street.
Yeah, they're in good
cool.
company. There have been some great guests on Sesame Street. I mean, Feist did a song with Sesame Street.
Exactly.
Destiny's Child did a song.
Everyone who's
All these jazz greats have been on.
I think it's kind of funny, though, that their name is the Mint Julep Jazz Band, which is, an alcoholic beverage. And they're going to be on Sesame Street.
Yeah.
I just think that's funny.
Kids don't.
I mean,
The Colt 45 Jazz Band.
Or the Sugar in My Bowl Jazz Band.
Oh, wow.
They'll never know. I mean, kids will never know. Anything that you say that's either sexual or about drugs and alcohol or guns, if they're not of an age where it's going to make any sense in their lives, it just zone out.
Yeah, but I got yelled at the other night at a restaurant.
For saying something in front of your kid?
Well, because there was a kid that was bad, and the father took him out, and I looked at Micah, and I was like, now, if you do that, that father is going to take that girl and put him in the garbage. and Karen was like, don't do that. He knows. And I'm like, no, he doesn't. And he goes, no, put it in the garbage. No, put it in the... And I went, oh, my God, I just freaked my child out.
Well, I mean, putting someone in the
different,
garbage
right.
is something that a child understands.
Right. Not... He's
Drugs,
gonna go get
sex,
it.
and alcohol.
Right. So anyway, don't do that with your kids.
Unless it's really funny.
Unless
It's on video.
Anyway, nice
then go
job,
for it.
Laura. We'll be tuning in.
Yeah, we'll be coming back with some more kid stuff actually toward the end of the show, if we get to it.
Yeah.
funny videos.
Yeah. Let's go to this, our feature for today, which is on solo jazz / Charleston, solo Charleston. This came to us from a couple of places. There is a Tumblr that has a
Speaking of child-appropriate names.
child-appropriate names. Fuckyeahswingdance.tumblr.com. Well-named people. As well as also on dogpossum.org, because we love Dog Possum. They have a number of really interesting arguments for why you, as a beginner or intermediate advanced dancer should be interested in...
Or advanced, or all-star.
Or really any dancer
everyone.
should be interested in solo jazz / Charleston movement. I guess the argument being, if you're a partner dancer, you're like, well, why do I need to know how to dance by myself? Other people dance by themselves. in other dances, I want to do Lindy Hop, which is done with a partner. So there's some really interesting arguments about how basically it makes you a better dancer, and why it might help you as a leader, why it might help you as a follower. What do you guys think about solo jazz dance? If it's something that is required or just would be nice to do as a Lindy Hopper?
Okay. Well, so I come from like a classical dance background, so I've always danced by myself, and I always think it's like really important, not only as like a form of independent self-expression where you're not dependent on anyone, as well as for all the reasons that people have said on the Tumblr and that Dog Possum said on her blog. I think it's absolutely vital. And I dated someone who was of the mind of like, I want to do Lindy Hop. I don't want to solo dance for like 5 years. And it like, I'm sorry, his dancing just didn't go anywhere because he just like wasn't. When you learn a new skill, the more you can inform your learning with cross-pollination, the better your study is going to be. And that's not just dance. That's pretty much everything I can think of. But I think it's vitally important, especially since solo jazz, Charleston, and Lindy Hop share such common, not only roots, but branches and leaves. I think it's absolutely vital. And if I have a choice when I'm teaching, I always have people do some solo dance. Always.
Yeah. Well, I absolutely disagree.
I can't work like this. I'm going to my trailer.
Wait, she gets a trailer? Jim.
I also got 2 tea steamers, so there's that as well.
No, I mean, there's what else can be said? I mean, solo dance. Do it. I mean,
yeah, this isn't like a controversial topic. It just happened to be one that a lot of people were writing blog posts about for some reason right now. Actually, I really like Dog Possum's blog post from like 2 years ago about why she solo dances. So she wrote one recently that was just pretty much backing up everything that Fuck Yeah Swing Dance said. But her one in 2011 is really good, and you guys should go check out her archives. I'm a really big fan of hers. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sam Carroll, she's amazing. All right, cool.
So if you are not convinced that this is something that is for you, we might have a couple things that might convince you.
Like a knuckle sandwich. If you don't. So
if threat of violence doesn't help, we also have some really
put you in the
badass
garbage
dancing that we wanted to show you.
We'll put you in the
garbage.
Nice callback.
Yes. This is not putting people in the garbage. It's putting people on a pedestal. This is the Russian version, I guess, of So You Think You Can Dance. If it's not So You Think You Can Dance, they've totally ripped off the entire aesthetic because it looks just like it. This is about Ksenia Parkhatskaya, who's from St. Petersburg, Russia, wonderful city. And she is going to do a little something for the judges, I guess, on So You Think You Can Dance.
What would we do without you pronouncing all the impossible to pronounce names?
Wow.
Мюзикл снимаем! Камера, мотор!
Of course they are. I'm just impressed they're clapping on AB.
Манерная она вообще.
She's got some interesting things that she does with her feet.
Yeah.
Комсомолка, активистка.
Oh.
Глаза вообще.
Nice. God, I wish I could kick that high.
You can with practice. Talk to Kevin. He does. He gets pretty high.
You have to, like, switch.
Yes, you do have to do that.
like her. They let her go for the whole bit.
Wow.
Nice.
What?
So, yeah.
I don't understand Russian, but I think she did good on that show.
She damn well better have.
Just from hearing the exclamations from those judges. Ridiculous. There's actually another cool clip of her social dancing. So apparently she's has a professional dance background and is a ridiculous Lindy Hopper. There's another clip that Omar, this is from Omar. Thank you, Omar, for putting us onto Ksenia. There's another clip of her dancing with Max that we can also share with folks if they're interested. But yeah, what a great example of how solo jazz and Charleston can really like light up a room for people who like they might not have. Well, first of all, on that kind of show, you couldn't come out with a partner, right? So anything you dance is a solo competition.
Well, you can come out of a partner, but it's like one of you.
Wait, Vita and
Michael.
Mike were on, but they were on as individuals, right?
Yeah, it's tricky.
Right.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
But
so in order to advance, they would have needed to do something.
Ksenia actually reminds me of Evita a bit. Actually, she reminds me of a cross between Evita and Sharon.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you could slam the two of them together, never mind.
Wow.
Throwing kids in the garbage, slamming follows together.
The show was over for me.
Getting a little late.
Jeez.
Wow.
Anyway,
Segue, help.
So basically, you want to be like Ksenia, so do the solo dancing as well as the partner dancing. Sweet. True story. Also, come to Stompology in June.
Good point.
Speaking of solo dancing, it's in Rochester. I'm really excited I get to go back this year. I had to miss it last year, but I'm really excited I get to go this year.
Good for you. You bought your tickets and everything?
I don't have my plane ticket yet.
Okay. Well, you're good. All right. Go to Stompology. All right.
Were you guys gonna fix the fact that I have not seen the important swing dancing video by sending me this link to Swung Over?
Well, we didn't want to, beat you over the head over it, but it was made. We were made aware of this post by Bobby on his blog, swungover.wordpress.com, where he has actually this is from 2011. Wow, a compilation of basically all the classic Lindy Hop clips that you as a dancer should watch. There are a ton of them.
Wait. Bobby told you about this?
Well, I don't. Well, Bobby didn't tell us about it, but it's his blog.
Okay. Just making sure, because I would be embarrassed if Bobby was like, Nicole, I told you this already.
No, it wasn't Robert White III who told us about it, but we did want to. We did want to say if you were like Nicole and you were wondering, like, how do I see all these clips? Where are they? They exist. They are in, of course, Bobby's blog. So we'll post a link to that.
An index
in
of
the show
basic
notes.
classic clips.
Yes.
I
Well
was
done.
looking at them before the show.
Yeah. What had you
I
seen?
haven't gotten through them all yet.
Were there some?
Yes, there are some
What
I
were some of the
haven't
ones
seen.
you had seen?
I don't have it up in front of me right now.
Just check. Were they of Whitey's or were they of?
Yeah, there's some of Whitey's that I hadn't seen.
Yeah, it's a terrific collection. Oh my God! I mean, there's stuff that I haven't seen. There's one or two things that it's so good. Thank you, Bobby, for doing that.
It's also nice to have the salient information about who was in it and why it was
Yeah.
important. And
Super important.
oh, this was the first video we have of Frankie Swing Out.
Right.
Well, that's why I should see it. Obviously.
Yeah. It's all about context.
So that helps a
not
lot.
just the links. Context.
Thanks, 2011, Bobby.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bobby of the past. All right.
Oh man. Speaking of videos, do we have some videos? We can
Oh
show
boy,
people?
do we.
Oh, where do we start?
Oh,
Did you want to go with our friends from the north or our place from the south?
Let's go south.
Lone Star.
So this is an event that is now a combination event.
oh yeah, they smashed them
They
together.
smashed them together.
as you
So
would say.
you take a little bit of
out your
Lindy
garbage.
Fest, you take a little bit of Lone Star, you got your chocolate and your peanut butter, you smash it together, put it in your mouth.
Okay, we get the point.
And you get this weekend that's amazing is it Houston now?
Houston
It's
now.
in Houston.
I'm so bummed it's not in Austin. I love Austin.
Yeah, Austin is pretty cool, but don't hate on the Houston. But awesome. Austin is better.
But awesome is better.
But awesome is better. No, Austin is cool. Let's look at this video of outtakes. I don't believe it. Of outtakes from Lone Star. I guess the Lone Star promotional outtakes. I don't know. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Han Solo. Contrary to what George Lucas did, we all know who shot first.
Wait. We're not using Star Wars. We're using Spaceballs for our promo.
Han Solo's better, man.
We're promoting Lone Star being at Lindy Fest this year. The main guy at Spaceballs was Lone Star.
So is that why Kyle's dressed like a dog?
I'm a Mog.
You look freaking ridiculous.
And Han Solo had hair.
Guys, just stick to the script.
Han Solo's better.
Nick.
Just saying.
Come to Lone Fest, where you can be a Lindy Star.
Yes, that's not the name.
I'm giving you gold here.
So remind me again. The name of this event is Lone Fest. Lindy Star.
Lindy Fest with the Lone Star Championships.
Wait, what?
Lone Star!
No. Wait, it's
dude.
left, right, down.
No. Left, right, left. Left. Yeah, no.
Lindy Fest with the Lone Star Championships.
Findy Lest?
Findy Star.
Findy Star.
It's Findy
Okay,
Star.
hold on. It's
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
If we do that whole scene where Han's being lowered in carbonite, and then Leia says, "I love you," and Han says, "I know."
again, this is a Spaceballs theme.
It's a great scene. I know. Right?
Kelly almost
I'm
loses
surrounded
it.
by assholes.
You can't use a direct quote.
What quote? Star Loner.
Star Loners.
No,
Star
guys.
Loners.
Okay, hold on.
Star
Let's try
Loners?
one more time.
Deadpan
Lindy
is
Fest.
Guys, we get Sky in here, and we do a Skywalker thing.
Enough with the Star Wars.
Should have done Firefly.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
Oh man,
I got every reference.
that was awesome.
Yeah. So
Surrounded by
anyway.
assholes.
Yeah. What quote? What quote?
Nobody.
One of my favorite.
knows.
In case you didn't know, and you're watching this, they're spoofing Spaceballs, the movie,
Which is a spoof.
which is a spoof of Star Wars, which Iris has never seen. Iris Teru has never seen it.
You
Star
need to
Wars?
fix that.
Well, Kirk is fixing that.
Okay.
I lent them my entire collection of Star
I'm
Wars.
not sure I could marry somebody that's Star Wars.
He didn't know.
She also didn't know what a glory hole was, so I don't know if that helps or hurts the situation.
Moving right along. Amazing.
Don't do this at home, kids.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, how are we going to segue
So,
from that?
Into Canada?
SmackDown. Oh no.
No, this is
Canada.
the Swing Do Businessman.
Swing do business.
Thank
man.
goodness you're around to pronounce the things that I can't.
I
Like,
don't know.
seriously.
You say businessman, but like Pepe Le Pew, basically. So
It's
Somebody-
like in Japan, like salaryman,
salaryman, exactly, the businessman.
but it sounds like celery.
So this apparently is a full show that they produced in Quebec, and
I think it's
now
Quebec.
they're making available a DRM-free video of their show for 5 smackaronis, and it looks like it's totally worth it. Let's check it out.
Smackaronis is the Canadian currency.
5 smackaronis. It's Canadian money.
Canadian smackaronis.
Yeah.
What a production.
Nice.
So go to swingconnection.com or show.swingconnection.com to find out where you can purchase this video. So there's so many cool things that are about this. First of all, it's great that Lindy Hoppers are putting on a full, hour and a half plus stage show featuring all that badass Lindy Hop. I wish I had been there to see it live. But since I can't be there live, I can purchase it for just $5, DRM free. And you can choose to get that version where they have all the cuts and stuff, or just the straight shot.
Oh, really?
From the stage as if you were in the audience. Which is such a great idea, because sometimes you're watching, dancers, and they're cut, and you're I wish I could just see that movement.
Yeah.
And, now you can choose to... Remind me, I was watching some, one of these terrible hip-hop dance movies, Bring It On, one of these.
Wild Style.
And... No.
Oh, you mean the new one?
A newer one. And
Step Up to
the
Streets.
Extra, it might have been one of the extra features was you could choose camera angles. They made all camera angles available, and you could click on your remote to choose which camera angle of the same routine to watch.
Wow. And
it was super interesting. So anyway, you can pay $5 for whichever version you want, and it looks like it's totally worth it. We'll put the link to the trailer and to where you can buy it online, but really great work, Kevin.
That's awesome.
Quebec guys.
I love just seeing my friends doing cool stuff. That's awesome.
I don't have any friends in that video.
Yet.
Wah, wah.
I threw all my friends in the garbage.
Wow.
So on that note, are you ready yet to see that thing? Are you prepared?
Now that I'm so scandalized, you might as well just keep going.
So speaking of our friends doing cool stuff,
yes.
Our very own Carsey Blinn, and by our very own I mean the Lindy Hop's very own, not San Francisco's very own, because I think she's in New Orleans now. She, does that crazy music thing that we all support.
Yep.
And she made a video that goes along with her song that features other people that we know.
That features Sarah Breck and Sharon Davis. Yes.
Good job.
A lot of them.
So let's take a look at this.
A lot of them.
A lot. Well, yeah. Let's. Oh, yeah.
We all know a man can be a delicate thing. He can be soft and sweet like sugar wrapped in butter. And I don't mind your company, but if you wanna make me sing, keep in mind that I am not your mother. Show me something I can rely on, or I would rather be alone. You give your heart, but I wanna see your backbone. Every time you talk to me, there's worry in your...
Wow.
What?
That. So what? Let's talk about this for a little bit, because that's it's a cool concept, and I really like the song. I'm sorry, I was sold on the song. Maybe I'm listening.
The choreography is great too.
Yeah. Sarah and Sharon.
So Sharon is hands down, I think, the best burlesque dancer that we have in the Lindy Hop scene. I think there's no question about that. Sure. And the video is beautiful, and Carsey did a great job with it. But since burlesque in particular is an art that sort of embraces the beauty of all body types, I would have liked it if perhaps the two backup dancers, I guess, were not two of the thinnest and fittest dancers that we have. It would have been nice to see some other forms of beauty up there.
So maybe what if she presented other dancers too, doing the choreography or other body types, in addition to
all right,
Sarah?
Sure, that's fine.
It's funny,
and it's Carsey's video. She can do whatever she wants. She has her own aesthetic that she wants. I am just surrounded by images of beautiful, thin women all the time, and I kind of expect that burlesque is going to be an exception to that because it's really welcoming.
Yeah.
And I was kind of bummed that this one didn't have that diversity. But again, her choice, her art, it's a beautiful video.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it would have added something for me.
I had flashbacks of the Robert Palmer video.
Yeah.
Addicted to Love.
Oh, the one where the girls are playing the instruments in the back?
Yeah, and they were all
silent.
I don't know.
And identical.
Yeah.
But I like the song, and I agree with you, and it's interesting, you know. I think what the girls put out there, Sarah and Sharon, wow.
And the choreography
Insane.
is really beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So
it's really well done.
Check it out. Carsey. It's called the video called Backbone. You can check it out on YouTube, or for the full video, you can check it out. There's some guys in it too, but who cares? We got time for
we
one.
only have so much time. Swing dancing on that channel.
On that channel. Yeah. Do you want to do that, Rick?
Which one? I think Rick, you got this one.
Yeah, you got this. You're all over this.
Swing dancing
in Disney.
Oh my God, we have to do this one. Okay, so we yanked this off our buddy.
Yeah,
sorry, trying to find the show notes here. We got this off our buddy Minvo's Facebook feed. He and some other dancers are on the Disney Channel.
What?
Doing
Shut the front door.
The Disney Channel's Shake It Up. So let's see them shaking it up.
Shake it up.
Welcome back to Shake It Up Chicago. Or should I say, Swing It Up Chicago, because it's time to swing, baby. Swing!
Okay, when I was 8, I would totally do
I don't see a poodle skirt, do I?
They're totally ripping off Go Daddy Go.
Yeah.
A lot of polka dots there.
A lot of polka dots. Well, there's men. This show's brought to you by Red Bull. So what do you guys think? The audience is, teens.
Teens on the Disney Channel?
I don't know. Is it?
No,
What's the audience?
Maybe
tweens. Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe not teens. 12, 13? Tops.
No, my kids are not watching this.
It's a good gig. I can tell you. Congratulations for men to having that sucker. Whoa! A little air step. There you go.
I mean, I'm of mixed emotion. I think on the one hand, it's like a little bit the swing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also like super bright and really happy, and like there is some legitimate jazz and swing movement in there. So I could see like for a young audience, that's kind of what they would want to see. And I'm curious, kind of like how much. So, Min, we're curious to know how much of the choreo you were involved in. If they were like, oh, we just want a lot of people being thrown up in the air or whatever you guys did. I saw a little bit of b-boying stuff in there, so I thought, nice job getting that in there. But yeah, hey, great job exposing a new audience to our dance. So cool, good work. What do you guys think?
I think it's cute. I'm looking at the audience, and I obviously got it wrong. It was like 19-year-olds, right, watching that, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Totally.
Right?
I feel like kids don't necessarily have the nuance to see like the finer points of the dance that we know and love. So like to show them something like that is like, oh look, that looks like fun.
Yeah. And
they may not get more out of it than that, and that's kind of fine. So as long as it's for that audience that really wouldn't know any better anyway.
Right, exactly.
That's cute. And yay, exposure.
Yeah. I mean, if I catch my kid watching it, I'm throwing him in the garbage. Looks like that's our show, isn't it?
Well,
wow.
folks.
So, if you are child services, let's get a hold of us. Newsduty.com.
Just saying.
Yeah, so that's all we've got time for. Thank you guys for joining us this week. Thank you to Cafe Sophie for letting us use your space and for making our tasty, delicious tea steamers, which I had two of before we even started the show.
Jeez.
They're really good. Thank you to Casey McGill for the awesome theme music that I still can't get out of my head. Thanks to Paul Marino for our awesome show open. And again, thank you to Jeremy Harris Designs for the awesome backdrop. I am so enthusiastic about this. If you have some things that you want to share with us, you disagree with us vehemently, you strongly support us.
Or if you want to just throw us in the garbage.
Or if you have something that you think that we'd be interested in talking about on the next show, let us know. You can email us at news@yehudi.com. On the Facebooks, we are Yehudi. You can tweet us at Yehudi, at Spuds, at Sucker Punch, at Recomatic, or you can use that old-fashioned telephoning device and call 201-984-SHOW. That's 201-984-7469. I got the phone number right.
You did.
What?
Yeah. Something.
What? Wow. At least 2/3 of our staff can get it right.
That's right.
Until then, thanks for joining us. See you on the next Swing Nation episode number 16.
Stay out of the garbage.
Bye.
All around the planet, gates are in the groove. Don't have to understand it, you just have to move. Truck on down, pimp your stroll, put some jelly on that road, Swing Nation.